This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win today, and they will be
match.
up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Zielinski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zielinski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Drives it in. Impressive jump. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Driving on and making good progress. And Messi! What a wonderful goal!
What a super start. A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. The cutback. And that should get the job done. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And he is deftly away. And he's in. Shevchenko! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Ferran Torres. Zielinski. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Zielinski might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Zielinski. Akanji is the guilty party there. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Delivery from Mbappe. Well, Ferran Torres! And that was very necessary. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Azpilicueta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga. Short changes him with that pass. Throw in. Zielinski. Ødegaard. Ruben Neves. And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zielinski. Now this could be a chance. And he's lost it. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's had it nicked away. Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Valverde delivered a great chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No way through there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ruben Neves going forward. Zielinski. And it's Ødegaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
2 added minutes has been
Kanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a good ball out wide. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbappe, that's a little off target. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to inform
Well, for me,
you
Peter,
that
things have
CCTV
never
is
really
now
got
in
going,
operation
but at
for
least
your
this will be a
safety.
good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Martin promptly onto that, and that is that. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga challenged just a bit on the firm side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Camavinga over to the right flank. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, splits second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Substitution on the field. Number
And we
8,
have our very first corner.
Mbappe. Number 22, Zielinski. Number 7,
And now they can spring out of
coming on the
defence.
field. Number 11, Phil Foden. Number 13, Neymar.
And here's Shevchenko.
Number
Zielinski.
Min.
He'll try from distance. Superb from Zielinski. A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's forced to go back, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zielinski tries to pass it through. It's out for a goal kick. Played with finesse. It's run loose here. Ferran Torres. Son Heung-min. The message is clear, none shall pass. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold. They utilised...
Shevchenko! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Ribéry. And the shot! Quality ball. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Ferran Torres. No way through. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pack.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Haaland. Chance! Messi! Genius! A true class! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And now he has two. Barcelona are having a ball here. Martin. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Ribéry. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please be reminded that drinking
How would you
is
summarise
only
what we've
allowed
seen
in
today
areas
then,
shown on
Jim?
this map.
Well,
Thank you
Peter,
very much
I
for your
really couldn't
cooperation.
see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and they
to
will be
today's
up
match.
there amongst the elite. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose it takes a shot! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Was there? And the finish! Off the post! Ruben Neves. Foden. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what shoots! And he's stuck it away! 2-0, and in next to no time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a cute ball. And it's Messi. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Aimed at the far side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it into space. Good ball. Now Mbappe. Chance, surely! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Caicedo. FC Tokyo are looking to break at pace. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
FC Tokyo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Serginho. And it's Ruben Neves. Here's Zielinski. Serginho. And it's Jimenez. And Akanji. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Neves. It's a pretty loose pass. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe, and that's gone loose. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Threads one in. Good ball over the top. Aldero breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so... Messi! That's it, 45 minutes up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Serginho. Ruben Neves. Zielinski. Now Foden. Looking to play him in. Oosterwolde makes the interception. That's a little off target. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lacroix.
FC Tokyo have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's a delicate pass. And the shot! Has another go! And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. In towards... Chance for a shot! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish right from the top draw! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And now he has two. He is through here. Crosses it in. FC Tokyo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Oh, terrific save. Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one amongst the elite. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. So there's Frank Lampard, an excellent 2005 for both club and country, his most productive season so far, and on top of it all, named his national team's outstanding player 2 years running.
Yeah, and it's not hard to see why. He's been England's most consistent performer in the bid to qualify for 2006, and he's delivered in the big games against Poland and Austria.
And that familiar expression on his face rarely changes, does it? Absolute focus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergkamp. Oh, good spread. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? He's looking wide. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bale. Nicely spread. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Lampard. Goes for a shot! Not the most accurate pass. Lampard. And it's Scholes. Lampard, a player of legendary status. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
But where it came from. Neither side yet able to find the net. Knocks it into space. De Michelis makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bergkamp. That has been slung wide. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here. He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Another chance from a corner.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Pelopessi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through. In towards the back stick. Good read, needed to be.
Bristol really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course...
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone back. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nicely aimed pass. Bristol are looking to go forward now. He's having a hit! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Bergkamp has it out wide and in space. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. And here's Bale. And here's Bergkamp! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bale! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oret Manguan. And that has put paid to that. And it's Neymar.
There will
That's
be 1
destined
minute
for the flank.
added time.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's come loose. And it's lofted through here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello, everybody, and a quick
So that's how it stands at
announcement. We would like to
halfway.
ask you
We'll be
all to
back
kindly
with
stay
the second
seated
half
during the
very
match.
soon.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And we get things going again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lampard. And it's Scholes. Now it's Bale. Looking to play him in. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Dennis Bergkamp.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
That has been cut short. Nicely shaped ball. Skims one in.
That will annoy...
It's Lampard! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a cute ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's been given away.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
pass isn't the best. Lampard, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bergkamp. That's going wide left. Cross flung in towards the middle. Great vision. Pelopessi. He shifted it to the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Ronaldinho. Pelopessi tries to play it, shoots! Cleared without hesitation. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now then, the ball's come loose. Marquinhos. Scholes. Threads one in. Now it's Bale. Bale! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Looking for options for movement. Lampard. Here's Scholes. And it's Messi. Bergkamp on 2 now and looking for 3. Pelopessi. High. Pelopessi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he can thump it away. Over to the right flank. Who played through for the wide man. Well, who saw this coming? Such a major day, and it has gone so terribly flat.
Well, it just goes to show it can happen to the best of us, but no one's giving up just yet.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Bale. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's played it in low. It's not a play, and it is a goal kick. Now this could be a chance. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Can he get it through? Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He's gone direct. And with that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And just a quick
Your
reminder,
reflections
today
then, Jim?
please drink
Well, there was a
responsibly.
distinct...